This Made Media Magazine. This video right here is about Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj. But first, I need everybody to please hit that like button, hit that share and subscribe. This Made Media Magazine. Now, we know Cardi B just dropped her new album, Am I the Drama? #1, breaking records, already platinum. And we know that Nicki Minaj, she couldn't stay quiet, man. She had to say something. She went on a whole Twitter rant. Her and Cardi B going back and forth. Hennessy got into it. JT off the City Girls got into it. They bringing everybody in this. Nicki Minaj even posted a picture with Jay-Z with her pink wig on his head, and talking about lawsuit. Hey man, a lot was said. I'm gonna read most of the posts, because Nicki Minaj went on her Twitter rant and was deleting after. But, I did my due diligence. I believe I got all of the messages and stuff, so I'm gonna start reading them. Don't forget, hit that like button, man. All right. Nicki Minaj, she say, raw dogging pregnant with the 4th baby. Barney B, BV, HPV, allegedly. Then Cardi B said, all right now, this is the 3rd tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all them perks scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly, Lord protect my babies. And then Cardi B said, why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag that you think it is. You been in the game like 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers that started around your time. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are the numbers you need to be competing with, and you can't because you doing lower than all of them. I was in high school when you came out. What the F is you comparing yourself to me for? Then she said, you said F vulture, what? B, F that slow ass son that came out your puss. You was wishing so much negativity on me while I was pregnant, and look at your karma. Look what your rotten puss produced. Now he a whole 5-year-old tippy-toeing around the house and can't spell his name. Wow. Then Nicki Minaj said, culture, you a roach and a monkey, like your sister. Cardi B said, but stop all this talking. Where you at? You said you was going to cave my sister chest in. We checking our DMs and ain't seen it yet. Everybody up and waiting. Drop the addy right now, ho. And then Hennessy said, all of a sudden, you want to make yourself look like a good friend. You're not getting on the song. Had nothing to do with Carisha, which is the city girl, the Young Miami. You had nothing to do with Carisha. You just couldn't get the hook right. And calling my sister Fraudy B when you the one that went to jail 7 times for fraud is crazy. You don't have no self-awareness, just delusional. I can't even argue with you. Then Cardi B said, B, you been having cum stains in your mouth since you was a minor because your daddy used to molest you, B. Tell the world that's why you wake up so effing miserable because you hurt and full of trauma and trying to apply it to everybody else. And why the F you keep bringing up Rock Nation? I'm not signed to them. You delusional, paranoid, coke sniffing B. Dang. Even Meek Mill up in this, man. Meek Mill said, surrounded by rapists, talking what? Stop playing. You picked a great time to be saying I ever put my hands on you. You full of hate, and the whole industry know you full of hate. And your bag getting low, so you want to destroy me. Then he said, you sad, you willing to crash your man because you losing. Now everybody in the industry know you a bad person. You been knew your brother was raping that little girl. That's why I got away from you. He referring to Nicki Minaj's brother who was convicted of, raping his, I believe, stepdaughter. He was convicted and everything, man. And then he said, the only way you can try to kill my career is to say I beat women. Talk about your brother convicted of rape and you been new and paid for his lawyer. Your little brother touched that little girl too. I know what you want me to crash with your boyfriend? I won't. Then Meek Mill said, every day some new Nicki Minaj said, album flop, pussy flop, never wanna fight, I'll rank you in your own gang. Shut the F up. Come fight. Sympathy, baby. Couldn't pull 228K. Abort mission. Then Cardi B said, when I ever had a seizure, you the one that went on that award show saying you ain't want to call 911 after you was shaking from that drug overdose, talking about a knot. Miss, I'm standing right here. She referring to the knot that was put on Cardi B head when they had that encounter. It was almost a fight, but Nicki Minaj friend Ra Ali ran up and punched or hit Cardi B with an object and left a big old knot on her head. Then Cardi B said, and let me tell you something, let this be the last time you mention my kids before I spill the tea on yours. While you talking about ABCs, you gonna leave me the F alone today, ho. I'm sick of you, B. Then Hennessy, she went at JT off of City Girl. She said, why you always talking about people looks? You must forgot what you looked like just because you got a couple of syringes. Mind you, what you still look like when that filter and makeup come off. You nearly cried when Asian Dog called you ugly, and what you keep bringing up my sister for. You came in my quotes. And then she said, everybody saw in real time how you switched up on my sister from WAP. That same day you dropped, you shaded her and y'all got on the phone and you said yourself you was mad you got replaced and wasn't in the music video. Y'all squashed it, but you was still being funny behind the scenes and everybody saw publicly how you switched up. Let's not play dumb and rewrite you effing thief. Then JT wrote, ho, shut up. I asked your sister why she started this whole thing calling me a lapdog over a damn feature and congratulating another artist on their first top 10. Jealous, entitled, effed out a-hole. Then Cardi B say, B, you wish you could call my daughter ugly. Culture is beautiful, and you know that. Your hate is so deep, dark, and nasty because your son nonverbal because you fucked him up with them drugs. So you jealous of everybody kids and their happiness. B, where the F you at? Stop talking. Alright. I'm going to play some audio from JT off of City Girls after I'm done reading these. Don't forget, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Nicki Minaj wrote a long old paragraph. Here we go. I'm the Barney B and the flop is lying. I'm lying about fertility when the queen has never once seen or spoken to a fertility doctor in her life. I'm the one sleeping with Trade while hubby effing Saweetie and taking my big gooey hoe for alimony. I'm going to be sued when the queen showed her medical records to the courts. Oh, rock bottom nation, we win again. Desire, I have your medical records too. The lawyer said we gonna have Barney B homeless within 36 months. Praise God. Lucky we eating cake right now. Barney B, I know you don't know this, but some women plan their pregnancies. You dirty Heineken, puss, twat. We don't let niggas F us while we pregnant for the next trade who got 4 other people pregnant. You see, the devil has come to collect. You sold your soul. You made a pact but you lost. Now hear this. You have been neutralized in the mighty name of Jesus. Every word you speak on me or mine will now curse you, your enablers, more than your dizzy brain could ever fathom. I was pregnant for my first love, got married, and the next year got pregnant for my soulmate on purpose. You see, Barney, we not the same. Let me see. Is it some more? Also, this is still Nicki Minaj. Also, I know y'all don't like taking my advice until it's too late, but don't listen to that music. It has been dipped in evil spirits with their sole purpose is to unleash the spirit of drama in your lives. We rebuke it back to its pits of hell. It shall not stand. Delete it. All right. And now this is some other news that came out. Middle-aged podcast host Nicki Minaj's house has been under foreclosure for 3 months after $3 million loan went sideways, according to new court documents. Question is, will she pay the bank back or keep spending her free Wi-Fi minutes arguing with a multi-millionaire rapper at Cardi B? As you can see, these are the legal papers. Man, that's crazy. Yep, that's her name on there. United States Courts of Appeals for the 11th Circuit. The paperwork said, an unknown wit once equipped, life is an endless struggle full of frustrations and challenges, but eventually you find a hairstylist you like, according to hairstylist Terrence Davidson, though his frustrations and challenges were just beginning once Nickiminaj, the artist more commonly known as Nicki Minaj, enlisted him as her stylist. In that role, Davidson designed many of the distinctive wigs for which Minaj is well known and that Minaj currently markets commercially. Davidson arrested various claims in the district court to recover what he feels he is owed for his role in Minaj's successful business ventures. The district court dismissed all of the claims with prejudice. Davidson now appeals the district court's dismissal for some of those claims. His quantum merit, unjust enrichment, and promissory claims, as well as district court failure to permit further amendment of his complaint. After carefully combing through the records, we now affirm in part and reverse the remand in part. Davidson weaves the following allegation into his first amendment complaint. His business relationship with Minaj began in 2010 when she hired him to serve as her stylist. Between 2010 and 2013, Davidson designed a number of wigs for Minaj, including pink upper bum wig, the fox fur wig, the pink high top wig, the super bass wig, the half blonde pink wig, and much more. And then Nicki Minaj tweeted, culture. Oh, I already read that one. My bad, y'all. Let me see. Cardi B tweeted, Papa Bear, I'm so sorry you can't speak and banging spoons because your mom couldn't put the drugs down. I'm sorry your mom not even paying attention to you on your own birthday because she's such obsessed and dark-spirited hating hoe. I'm so sorry. Papa Bear, I'm so sorry you can't talk. You gotta sit in the special ed because your mom couldn't put the drugs down. I'm sorry your mom is not paying attention to you on your birthday because she... Okay, that's the same thing. Hey, man, it's getting crazy. Nicki Minaj also wrote, also, let me say this, though I have never had fertility issues, it's not something to be used as a drag until you know the women who are actually living that pain, blaming themselves. We could only imagine and pray for them, love them, uplift them, not use these women as punchlines. All right, so, hey, man, as you can see, the heat is turned all the way up. You know, it's really beefing. They really beefing. You know, I think it's pretty low that they bringing the children into this. And you know what I'm saying? no matter what y'all going through, man, y'all should leave the kids out of it. You know, that's real low. You know, Nicki Minaj is mad. Cardi B is #1, you know. And Cardi B, you know, is going back at Nicki Minaj and exposing stuff. You know, we know Nicki Minaj, allegedly, she seems like she be high every time she get on Queen Radio when she get on these type of rants. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Do y'all feel Cardi B right, or do y'all feel Nicki Minaj right? Please hit that like, hit that share, subscribe. This Made Media Magazine. Shout out to Trenches News. Make sure you get the hottest book out right now, How I Survive Chicago Drill, directly from Swiper on IG or Nini Marie 37. If you get directly from them, you get an autographed copy. Or else get on Amazon.com. But make sure you get the hottest book out right now, Trenches News, How I Survive Chicago Drill. Shout out to the Mod Squad. I'm out.
If you want to support me, make sure you go ahead, Nini Marie 37 in her inbox if you want a signed copy of my book, man.